Tamika Catchings is one of the most accomplished and respected figures in women's basketball, renowned for her exceptional career as both a player and a leader. Born on July 21, 1979, in Chicago, Illinois, she was raised in a basketball family with her father, Harvey Catchings, a former NBA player. From a young age, she demonstrated incredible athleticism and a fierce determination to excel in sports, particularly basketball. Although she faced challenges growing up, including significant hearing loss in one ear, which would eventually become part of her personal story, Tamika never let these obstacles deter her ambition. Catchings attended Stephen F. Austin High School in the Chicago area, where she quickly gained a reputation as one of the top high school basketball players in the nation. Her skills on the court earned her a scholarship to the University of Tennessee, one of the premier programs in women's college basketball. Under the guidance of legendary coach Pat Summitt, Catchings thrived as a standout player, helping the Lady Volunteers win a national championship in 1998. She was recognized for her versatility, defense, and leadership, and during her 4 years at Tennessee, she earned numerous accolades, including All-Sec honors and several All-American selections. After graduating from Tennessee in 2001, Catchings declared for the WNBA draft, where she was selected third overall by the Indiana Fever. Her arrival in the league marked the beginning of an illustrious professional career. Over the course of her 15-year tenure with the Fever, Catchings became synonymous with excellence in the WNBA, establishing herself as one of the best all-around players in the history of the league. Known for her fierce defense, her ability to score, and her leadership both on and off the court, she earned the WNBA Defensive Player of the Year award 5 times. She was also named to 10 All-Star teams and received 8 All-WNBA selections, cementing her place as a central figure in the league's history. Catchings' skill set was defined by her versatility. While she was primarily known for her defensive prowess, she was also a prolific scorer and a capable playmaker. Her ability to impact the game in multiple facets made her a valuable asset to the Fever, and she played a key role in leading the team to its first WNBA championship in 2012. That season was one of the highlights of her career, as she was named the Finals MVP, showcasing her clutch performances and leadership in securing the title for the Fever. Throughout her career, Catchings was also known for her sportsmanship, leadership, and community involvement. Off the court, she was deeply committed to empowering young women and giving back to her community. She established the Catch the Stars Foundation, an organization focused on providing educational opportunities and mentorship to young girls, particularly in the Indianapolis area. Her philanthropic efforts earned her widespread recognition, and she became a role model for aspiring athletes and young women everywhere. In addition to her success in the WNBA, Catchings was a key figure for the USA basketball women's national team, winning gold medals at the 2004, 2008, 2012, and 2016 Olympics. Her contributions to Team USA helped solidify her status as one of the best players in the world. She also won several FIBA World Championship titles with Team USA, further adding to her international success. After retiring from playing professionally in 2016, Catchings transitioned to a front office role with the Indiana Fever, where she continued to shape the future of the franchise. Her post-playing career saw her continuing her work in basketball development and philanthropy, and she has been recognized for her contributions to the sport, earning a place in the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020. Tamika Catchings' legacy extends far beyond her basketball accomplishments. She is regarded as one of the greatest women to ever play the game, not only for her skills on the court, but also for her impact on the lives of others through her leadership, philanthropy, and advocacy for women's sports. She is celebrated as a trailblazer who helped raise the profile of the WNBA and women's basketball globally, and her influence continues to resonate within the sport and the broader community. Tamika Catchings' influence and impact on the game of basketball go far beyond her individual accolades. Her leadership on the court was a driving force for the Indiana Fever during her tenure, and her presence was integral to the team's identity. She was known for setting the tone with her relentless work ethic and her ability to rise to the occasion when her team needed her most. Her defensive tenacity became legendary, as she was capable of guarding multiple positions and shutting down opponents with her basketball IQ and anticipation. Her offensive game was equally dynamic, as she possessed an arsenal of moves that allowed her to score in a variety of ways, whether it was through mid-range shooting, driving to the basket, or capitalizing on transition opportunities. Despite not being the most physically imposing player, Catching's craftiness and basketball intelligence allowed her to compete at the highest level for more than a decade and a half. Her ability to play multiple roles on the court made her an invaluable asset, and her consistency was one of the hallmarks of her illustrious career. Catching's work ethic and leadership on the court also translated into her role as a mentor. She was known for helping to develop younger players, both within the Fever and on Team USA. Her dedication to the game and to helping others improve was evident in her interactions with her teammates. She often took on the role of teacher, sharing her knowledge of the game, her experiences, and her strategies with those around her. Her mentorship style was one that blended high expectations with encouragement, fostering growth and camaraderie among her teammates. Off the court, Catching's philanthropic endeavors continued to expand throughout her career and after her retirement. The Catch the Stars Foundation was a primary avenue for creating opportunities for young women, particularly those who face adversity. The foundation focused on building self-esteem and leadership skills in girls, promoting physical fitness, and providing academic support. Her work outside of basketball made her a prominent advocate for the empowerment of women and girls in sports and beyond. She became a vocal proponent of gender equality in athletics, speaking out about the challenges faced by women in sports and working tirelessly to create more opportunity for women to succeed both in and out of competition. As she moved into retirement, Catching became involved in various roles within the basketball community. She joined the Indiana Fever's front office, where she has had a lasting impact on the franchise's future, particularly in player development and community engagement. She also became involved in the WNBA's broader efforts to grow the game and improve opportunity for players. Catchings continued to use her platform to advocate for the WNBA, particularly in the areas of media coverage, player compensation, and the expansion of the league's reach globally. Tamika Catchings' impact on women's basketball was recognized by numerous organizations and institutions. She was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020, an honor that cemented her legacy as one of the greatest to ever play the game. Her induction into the Hall of Fame not only defensive plays or her ability to come through in clutch moments, Catchings has set a standard for what it means to be a complete and effective player. Her attention to detail and ability to read the game is still a model for players who aspire to play with the same level of intelligence and determination. Her continued presence in the basketball world as an executive and ambassador highlights the lasting nature of her influence. Catchings has worked to push the envelope for the future of the WNBA, advocating for greater visibility, fan engagement, and opportunities for the league players. Her advocacy and work with organizations like the WNBA Players Association, WNBPA, have been instrumental in pushing for better working conditions and increased compensation for players. As one of the most respected figures in the league's history, her influence continues to shape the path forward for the WNBA. Tamika Catchings' impact as a leader extends beyond basketball and into the business world as well. Her entrepreneurial ventures and speaking engagements have made her a sought-after voice in leadership and team-building spaces. She has shared her insights on what it takes to be a successful leader, emphasizing collaboration, resilience, and the importance of trusting and empowering others. She has built a reputation as someone who understands the value of teamwork, and her leadership advice has been applied in both corporate and sports settings. Furthermore, her global influence continues to grow. Catchings has worked on several international projects that aim to foster youth development, leadership, and education through sports, especially in underprivileged communities. Whether through outreach programs, speaking engagements, or coaching clinics, she has extended her positive influence beyond the United States, inspiring athletes around the world to pursue their dreams and use sports as a platform for personal growth. As time passes, Tamika Catchings' reputation will continue to evolve, but her place in the history of women's sports is already firmly established. Her contributions to basketball and society at large have left an indelible mark. She is a pioneer who has shown that success isn't just about individual accolades, but also about lifting others and paving the way for the next generation. The story of Tamika Catchings is not just a story of athletic achievement. It's a story of resilience, leadership, and the enduring power of believing in oneself and others. Through her work and her life, she has proven that greatness is not only about what you achieve, but also about how you inspire others to reach their potential and rise above the challenges they face. As the years continue to pass, it's clear that the legacy of Tamika Catchings will remain influential. She will always be remembered not just for her basketball accomplishments, but for her ongoing work to create a more inclusive, empowering, and inspiring environment for all athletes, particularly women. Her contributions to the game will continue to shape the world of sports for generations to come. As Tamika Catchings moves forward in her post-playing career, her contributions to the game of basketball and society at large remain unparalleled. While she has officially retired from playing, her presence in the basketball community has only grown stronger. Catchings' transition into leadership roles, both with the Indiana Fever and in various basketball development programs, has allowed her to continue shaping the future of the sport. Whether she is mentoring the next generation of players or advocating for greater equality within the WNBA, she has proven that her impact extends far beyond her playing years. Catchings have become a role model not just for young women aspiring to play basketball, but for athletes of all genders and backgrounds. She has demonstrated the power of perseverance and hard work, using her platform to teach important life lessons on overcoming adversity. Her legacy serves as a testament to the importance of resilience, especially in the face of personal challenges. Her battle with hearing loss, something that could have hindered her basketball career, became a symbol of her ability to overcome obstacles, and she remains an inspiration to those facing their own challenges, whether personal or professional. Moreover, Catchings' success as an executive and mentor has established her as a key figure in the continued growth of women's professional basketball. In her role with the Fever, she is a driving force behind the organization's player development initiatives and community outreach programs. Her expertise in both basketball operations and team building has made her a trusted leader, and she continues to influence the team's culture and success. Her work with the Catch the Stars Foundation remains one of her most important legacies. The Foundation's mission, to empower young people, especially young girls, through educational and athletic opportunities, has been a powerful extension of Catchings' values. The Foundation not only offers mentorship and sports programs, but it also places a strong emphasis on building life skills, such as goal setting, time management, and leadership. Through this work, Catchings continues to impact countless lives, helping shape the leaders of tomorrow. Catchings' continued advocacy for gender equality in sports remains central to her mission. She has frequently used her voice to call for more media coverage of women's sports, better compensation for female athletes, and more opportunities for women to be involved in leadership positions within sports organizations. As one of the most visible faces of the WNBA, her efforts to create a more equitable landscape for female athletes resonate deeply within the sports community. Catchings' leadership and advocacy extend to other areas of her life as well. She has been a vocal advocate for social justice and community engagement, using her platform to address critical issues affecting underrepresented groups. She is dedicated to fostering positive change in her community and beyond, standing firm in her belief that sports can be a vehicle for social good. Her efforts to address systemic inequalities have made her a leading voice in the intersection of sports and activism. Looking ahead, it's clear that Tamika Catchings will continue to play an important role in shaping the future of basketball, both on and off the court. Her commitment to empowering others, advocating for gender equality, and promoting social change has made her one of the most influential figures in sports history. The lessons she's taught, through her actions and words, will continue to inspire future generations to reach their potential, both as athletes and as leaders in their communities. Tamika Catchings' legacy is not just about the accolades she has earned, but about the positive change she has sparked in the world of sports and beyond. As an athlete, she proved that greatness comes not only from talent but from hard work, determination, and a deep love for the game. As a leader, mentor, and advocate, she continues to push for a more inclusive and empowering environment for women and girls everywhere. Her story is a shining example of what it means to rise above, to lead with integrity, and to inspire others to do the same. Celebrated her basketball achievements, but also her leadership and contributions to sport. Catchings' name is now synonymous with greatness, as her accomplishments have inspired generations of young athletes. Beyond her individual recognition, Catchings' influence can also be seen in the broader trajectory of women's sports. She was a pioneer in helping to bring the WNBA into the mainstream and raise the profile of women's basketball worldwide. Her career inspired future generations of female athletes to pursue their dreams, knowing that with hard work and dedication, they too could succeed at the highest levels of competition. Through her efforts on and off the court, Tamika Catchings helped to lay the foundation for a brighter future for women's sports, particularly in basketball. Today, As she continues her work in various capacities within basketball and beyond, Tamika Catchings remains a figure whose impact reaches far beyond her playing days. Her story is one of perseverance, excellence, and a commitment to making the world a better place through sports. Whether on the court, through her philanthropic initiatives, or in her role as a mentor and advocate, Catchings' legacy is one that will continue to inspire and influence those who follow in her footsteps. Tamika Catchings' influence extends far beyond her role as an athlete, as she has emerged as a significant leader and advocate within the sports world. As she transitioned into retirement, her commitment to making a difference in the lives of others remained a focal point of her career. With her experience and visibility, Catchings has become a strong voice for the next generation of athletes, particularly women and young girls aspiring to play sports. Her advocacy work emphasizes the importance of providing equal opportunities and representation for women in sports, both professionally and in the media. In the years following her retirement, Catchings continued to stay involved with the Indiana Fever in various capacities, helping guide the team's vision and fostering the growth of the franchise. Her extensive knowledge of the game and leadership experience proved invaluable as she worked to shape the future of the Fever, especially in terms of player development, scouting, and team culture. Catchings' transition from a player to an executive figure helped highlight the importance of mentorship, leadership, and sustaining the integrity of a franchise. She has also remained an important figure within the WNBA and women's sports organizations, advocating for better player conditions and pushing for increased visibility and pay for women athletes. Her efforts have sparked conversations about the challenges female athletes face, from inadequate resources to unequal pay, and she has tirelessly worked to ensure that the next generation of female players has the support and recognition they deserve. Through her post-retirement endeavors, Catchings also extended her work with the Catch the Stars Foundation, continuing to mentor young women and girls. The foundation's focus on providing education, leadership development, and athletic opportunities is part of her larger vision to foster a sense of empowerment and confidence in young women. The foundation offers programs that teach life skills, promote fitness, and encourage academic achievement, helping to shape young people into strong, confident leaders. Catchings' ongoing work in the community, including her partnerships with local organizations and schools, demonstrates a commitment to social impact. She has used her platform to address issues such as education, health, and social justice, working with marginalized communities to create positive change. As she continues to mentor and serve as a role model, her reach has extended far beyond basketball, influencing areas like leadership, social equity, and youth development. Throughout her career and well into her retirement, Tamika Catchings has maintained a deep sense of gratitude for the opportunities basketball has provided her, but she has also remained firmly committed to giving back. She often shares her personal experiences and lessons learned throughout her journey, hoping to inspire others to push through adversity and chase their dreams. Her resilience in the face of challenges, particularly her hearing loss, has been a source of inspiration for many, showing that setbacks can be overcome with determination and a positive mindset. As a public speaker, she has been able to share the powerful messages of perseverance, teamwork, and overcoming obstacles to larger audiences. Her speeches and appearances often focus on themes of leadership, equality, and empowerment, leaving a lasting impression on those who hear her story. By using her platform to address these larger societal issues, Catchings has become a thought leader in the conversation about women's sports, education, and equality. Despite her retirement from the game, Tamika Catchings' legacy continues to evolve, and her influence remains pervasive. She has solidified her position as one of the most important and impactful women in the history of basketball, and her contributions have helped shape the future of the sport, particularly in how women's athletics are viewed and celebrated worldwide. Her story is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and a desire to make the world a better place. Tamika Catchings' name will forever be etched in basketball history, not only for her remarkable achievements as a player, but for her contributions to the broader sporting world. Her legacy serves as a reminder that the impact of a great athlete extends beyond their on-court performances, and her work continues to influence athletes, advocates, and leaders around the world. As she continues to mentor, serve, and inspire, Tamika Catchings remains a shining example of what it means to be a trailblazer in both sports and life. Tamika Catchings' legacy also underscores the importance of representation in sports. As one of the most accomplished African-American women in basketball, her success has opened doors for future generations of women of color who aspire to follow in her footsteps. By excelling in a space that has historically been male-dominated, she has proven that women can thrive in sports at the highest levels, inspiring countless young athletes from diverse backgrounds to pursue their passions fearlessly. Her influence is felt not only in basketball but across all sports where female athletes still face challenges of equality, recognition, and opportunity. In addition to a basketball career and philanthropic work, Catchings has remained deeply involved in the broader conversation surrounding mental health, particularly within sports. She has been open about her own struggles and challenges, both on and off the court, and has used her experiences to encourage others to prioritize their well-being. Catchings has emphasized the importance of mental toughness, but also the need to address and understand mental health issues. Through her advocacy, she has contributed to breaking the stigma surrounding mental health in athletes and creating a more supportive environment for athletes to discuss and address these challenges. Catchings' impact is also evident through the generations of players she has inspired. Many WNBA players, past and present, cite her as a mentor and role model. Her style of play, characterized by intensity, heart, and leadership, has become a blueprint for players who want to leave a lasting impact on the court. Whether through her legendary